that'll do it. Good evening all. Hope we are all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It does look like it's going to rain on this one, but it isn't. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome to round number 3 of the British Heart Foundation Championship. We are at Autopolis for this one. We're going to get straight back into it for some practice, because it is very, very, very much needed. I'm actually going to go out on the hard tyres just for a couple of laps here. This is definitely where we need a little bit of practice. Whew, right. I've been running around trying to get everything sorted while that countdown was going on. I can sit down and relax now. Yeah, this is going to be a struggle, this one. So for anyone tuning in for the first time or needs reminding, we are racing in the Corvette. Myself and John, is he on there? You can't see him on the screen there at the moment, but myself and John racing in the Corvette. Now we really, really are, I think, going to struggle tonight with this. The Corvette is not the quickest in these low speed, tight, twisty sections of track. There's a couple of corners where it is mega on, and it is the type of corners where you're accelerating out and you're getting up to 3rd and 4th gear. That's where the Corvette can really start to stretch its legs and show some decent pace. But at the moment, when majority of this track's lap time is made up or won back in those basically first and last 2 sectors, really, really difficult. Yeah, as John says, our car is not great around here. Just wants to drop away too much out there as well. There's some cars where you can absolutely launch it down that corner and fully commit, but this Corvette as well, just always wanting to drop away there, which is not good. And also the power of this thing, it will do that quite easily. Quite easily. I'm half dead, no reactions. Yeah, John's been up early watching the F1. If anyone still needs to catch up on it, no spoilers, but I would say it's a little bit better than what we've had in previous races. Too easy to bin. Way too easy to bin. And as we say, this is going to be a proper struggle. But we're going to do our best. What's that? Simi? Gran Turismo 7? How do I pronounce that? Let me know, or help me make sure that I get that right. Hope we're all well. Yeah, our car definitely is a little bit of a struggle. Adam Hazard as well, how we doing? Just spotted you in chat there, sorry. Blessings on your race. We're going to need some blessings. We're going to need some miracles, I would have thought. Your pace looking very, very good in that Audi. I am saddened to say. Let's, oops, come on, let's get off this. Whoop. Alright, let's get back in the lobby. Lovely stuff. Right, let me just open the window in here as well. And we put the fan on. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, that's better. Right. See what I mean about just the... I'm either carrying too much speed in there, but I know that you can carry a lot more speed in for a lot of these cars. But the Corvette just doesn't want to do it. I don't think that this track has weather, does it? Oh, Rico's saying we may need wets, but I don't think that this track had rain. I could be wrong though. Just checking that we had wets there, just to be on the safe side. We've had that happen before. Right, we've been having some issues with the wheel as well, so we're going to get that excuse quickly in there. We did have some issues earlier where the brakes just weren't working at all. But then they seem to have sorted themselves out, so hopefully everything is still fine with regards to that. Right. Alright, okay. Turns out this track does have rain. I take that back. I didn't think that it did. Fair play. Right, well in that case, yeah, we got to hope that there's a bit of rain here. Fingers crossed. Might throw a few people for a loop. Right, here we go. We're going to head into qualifying. You need to put the soft tyres on to begin with, though. Not get very far without them. Let's go. Right. We're going to run this for as long as we can do. Does look like it is going to rain, but so far at the moment it is not. Right, away we go for our first quali lap then. Right, Grandad in front of us there in the Ferrari. Right, everyone holding each other up a little bit now on these laps. Everyone catching up to each other. We've got three cars side by side here, which is never going to bode well for a quali lap. Rico in front of us as well. Right, we're going to 45.5, not too bad. We might get held up a bit here though. Oh, sorry Rico, sorry. Yeah, everyone just a bit too close on these laps, I think. Very easy to trip over each other though around here. It's a short lap. Even though it's still a 144, 145-ish kind of lap for quali, it is a short enough track that you're out of one corner and into the next, so it's difficult for people to get out of each other's way. John hopefully giving us a lovely slipstream here though. Not that it'll matter for this quali session. For this lap I should say. Go on, John, keep going. I don't want to get too close to him and him think he has to move out the way or anything. Right, we go again. Look at that. Carlos has beaten us by 4.5 tenths. Just behind us there as well, actually. Xenophon, how we doing? I hope we're all good. Did I remember how to pronounce your name right? I think I did. Oh, John's gone wide. Right, better final sector for me. Except for that very last corner there. So the reason I'm running longer and not going into the pits yet, I'm actually also trying to do a little bit of race testing because I've not managed to do too much beforehand, unfortunately, or at least for the soft tyres. Right, not quite on that lap either. Obviously our tyres are probably more than done now in terms of being able to set quali laps on. You can just sort of see the pace drop off a little bit. We're going to go into the pits at the end of this lap, which would be typical that we're then a 10th up in the first sector. Oh, that'll show us sorted out. We've got someone coming up behind us, just making sure that they're not in our way here though. Or we're not in their way, I should say. Hang well out the way here. See who this is coming through. It's Rico. In the Alpha. Try to do that pit lane as quickly as possible. Right, we've got to try and make sure we cross this line with sort of 1 minute 50 spare. Well, at the very least, yeah, 150 spare, so that we're able to go and do another push lap straight after this one. We need 1 minute 45, but actually we've got less than 45 seconds here to do the rest of this lap. Are we going to do it, or have we taken too much time? At the very least we'll get one more push lap, but my aim here was to try and get 2 in total. Jesus, come on, cross the line in time. Oh, I think we'd just be okay here. We'll just be okay by about 2.5, 3 seconds. My God, yeah. Right, I need to cross the line before that checkered flag, so we can have another push lap after this one. But this is absolutely the one that we want to make count. Go, go, go. No slipstreams, no traffic in front. Holding my breath through that corner. Don't lose time, come on. We're 2 tenths up. That's at least 1 position. Is this my best lap? I don't think that it is. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it puts us P3. Right, puts us P3. We don't take the checkered flag, so we've got enough time to complete one more lap as well. That's a bit better. Oh, loads of time gained, loads of time. Come on. Come on. Couple of tenths off that one, but that last sector was where we lost it. I think we were doing alright up until then. Possibly lost it on that hairpin up the hill, actually, just a little bit wide of the apex. Oh, right. Yeah, we got random weather, but will we get any rain? That's the question. Will we get any rain? But with that in mind, because we don't know if there's rain going to come, it really doesn't look like it though, does it? I don't know what to do. Logic tells you to start on the softs. I was going to start on the hard tyres and go for undercuts and stuff like that. But I don't know if that is going to be worth it or if it's going to work at all. I really don't. Jonathan, how are we doing? Jumped in the Supra. Not driven it yet. Oh, mate. Take it easy out the corners, that's all I'll say. Alright, we're starting on the softs then. Let's go. Right then, British Heart Foundation Championship, round number 3 at Autopolis. Here we go. Brake balance all the way to the rear. Our brake pedal seems to be working now, which is good. Right, it's a steady start off the line. Everyone gets away cleanly enough. Who's that going in? Oh, Grandad, good move from him there. We're going to have him on exit though. Wheel-to-wheel racing already. We've got the Slipstream of Larry up ahead. We're going to get round and we're going to remain in P4. Carlos absolutely flying as usual. Alright, here we go. We're right behind Adam and Larry. Might be able to nip underneath Adam here. Yes, we do. Wonderful. I'm going to suggest or assume there that Adam is starting on the medium though. The problem being here also is that because we don't know if it is going to rain, we're going to try and stay on the tyres for as long as we can do. Nothing that would suggest rain as of yet. Trying to short shift, save as much fuel as we can. A little bit of lift and coast into the corners as well. Right, I don't think our race is Carlos. Let's be honest. Right, trying so hard to look after the tyres, but it's difficult on a track like this. The main advantage of this Corvette is its amazing straight line speed. Its acceleration from sort of 3rd to 6th gear is mega, but you barely get it out of 3rd around a lot of this track. Right, our race definitely very much with Larry here. Whether we can match his pace the whole race, I don't know. Slight mistake from him there, which is of benefit to us. Still no sign of any rain. Right, still the front tyre's getting absolutely done in here, despite brake balance being all the way to the back. Yellow flag, is that Carlos? Oh, Carlos, no. No, no, no. Oh, buddy. He was 4 seconds clear in the lead as well. Oh, that is such a killer. But you know what? He's actually only dropped about 5-6 seconds there. He'll be back to the front. I'm telling you now, he will absolutely be back to the front. Right, I don't think we're going to have any rain. I do not think we're going to have any rain. Clouds open up, sun opens up. No rain coming on this one, I don't think. We just need to try and stay behind Larry as best as we can. Manage the tyres, manage the fuel. And stay within about a second of him. But I do think Adam behind us is on the mediums. That's the only thing. Victor, how are we doing? Great racing yesterday. Yeah, manufacturers. We had that was, well, all three races were awesome. All three races were awesome. But yeah, really good fun, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. This is our British Heart Foundation Championship. This one. This is really, really good fun. Right, mid 46s. We've been pretty consistent there. Still managing to keep Larry within a second here. Once we start getting into the 47s on these tyres, that is the cue to jump on to the mediums, I would say. Or at least mid 47s, most definitely the cue to jump on them. That was the kind of lap times we were putting in on the mediums in practice. Still got Larry within a second here. And that was actually one of our better laps there, low 46, so not too bad at all. Once Adam starts putting in the lap times that I'm going to get worried, because I'm convinced he's on the mediums. Or he's very, very much fuel saving. Carlos gets past him though. Right, we're about halfway through this tank of fuel, but we're a little bit more than halfway over the tyre life, I would say. We might be able to push to about 15 laps here. And then at that point start to have to look at... I mean, the times have still been decent, to be fair, here. So, that first sector's not much to go by, though. You could be up on that time, and it's purely just the exit of one corner. If you're up by the second sector, then you're onto a good thing. Still setting 46s, so we at this moment in time it is still slower to be on the mediums now. Although, is Carlos going to do a multiple stop strategy? We have to do 2 stops anyway, but Carlos goes in relatively early on the softs there. I don't think he's got damage. He wouldn't have had from that spin. So is he perhaps thinking here that it's worth doing multiple stops and another stint on the soft tyre? Right, trying to close the gap a bit more again now to Larry, because he's just pulling out a bit more of a gap. Try and push a bit through here. Let's go, come on. Yeah. Is this still a 46? Certainly is. It's on the higher end of 46 though, so now we start paying attention to our lap times, I think. Right, Vicar in on the softs as well. About 20 seconds lost in the pits. That's with no refueling though, I think. Right, I think this is going to be the lap where we're slow enough to justify being on a fresh set of mediums now. One more. One more. Try and hold on to Larry here. Try and close to him a bit more this lap. Difficult lap track to overtake on this as well, so if you do end up behind somebody, it can be difficult to close the gap to them enough to get past. There we go, 2/10 quicker on this lap. Still something in the tyres. I don't think we'd be able to do much more than one more lap, however. Definitely then be on the limits of what these tyres can do. That front left is absolutely done in. I crossed the line there. I knew I'd crossed the line. That's cost me. That has cost me hugely. Imagine sticking the brakes on along the pit straight for no reason. I knew I'd crossed the line, so it wasn't worth going for and getting a penalty. It wasn't going to be worth it. But that still means it's cost me a lot of time. Right, this lap we're into the pits now. We've got to be. Go. Adam closing in now as well, 1.9. God. Whew, hard work. Right, onto the mediums. Right, is Larry going to get past us yet? This is the question. Carlos gets past us, which is worrying. We do get the jump on Larry. And we're now about to meet at the apex here. So we have got the jump on Larry. Wonder if he's had a nightmare on his first lap out. But how has Carlos got such a big jump to us? Right. Oh, Larry. We come together in the at the apex there. What I don't want here is to have realised for a start that I've cocked up the strategy, which I'm starting to feel like I have done. But what I don't want is this whole race to be trying to do the maths in my head and debate what we should be doing. My thought process was to do as many laps on the softs as we could, wait for that drop off, and then get onto the mediums. Basically then do as many as we can on the mediums before we eventually go onto the hard tyres for as little a time as possible. Now, we've lost 10, 15, about 27 seconds there. And I don't think that you can gain that time back by doing another stint on the soft tyres. I just don't really think that that's doable. I'm trying to think of any which way that would be possible, but it's not going to be. Unless you start to lose more than 1 second per lap on the mediums. We'd have to be losing, because we're now going to try and do 15 laps on the mediums we would have to lose, well, at least 2 seconds a lap on average. Which we may well do, you know. Right, gap to Adam, 24. We'll see here what our actual lap time is going to be. And if it's any more than, well, 2 seconds off the pace, yeah, at the moment it's not going to be, is it? So that's the problem. But it's like when this tyre dies off, what will happen? It's alright though, because we're closing to Adam. Overall, we're closing to Adam. .7, 23.6, 0.5, 0.4. Whatever has just happened to Adam has lost him quite a bit of time. Don't know if he's gone off, because he will gain a little bit of time back. .2. I think Adam is on the medium tyres though, as I say. To have gone as long as he has done, this shows. There you go. Oh, it's not Adam. Is that Carlos into the pits again? Can't be, surely. Is that Carlos in again? No, it's not. It's not. Adam's shown us here just how many laps you can go on the mediums. And at this point should be on a very worn set of mediums. But Adam's going to manage, at the moment, 18 laps. Still gaining time in places as well. It's more a limitation of fuel probably than tyres. As long as we get an average 47s here, I would say. Average 47s on these mediums. I would say we're all good. Adam's still going to go another lap. He's going to do 19 laps on the mediums so far. But we do have him covered in terms of pit stop, because he's going to refuel full as well. So I'd say at the least we do have him covered from his first pit stop. But then he's going to go onto the softs, and we're only going to be a couple of seconds up the road. And that's the worry. It's a case now, though, we're looking at the timings and at the gaps, and you're basically wondering, is this actually too good to be true? Have I missed a trick here or not? Still nothing in terms of rain hitting that radar. There you go. Oh no! Adam into the pits, 2% fuel. He's managed 19 laps on 2% fuel. Oh my god, he comes out in front as well. He actually comes out in front. Unbelievable, Adam. That is tremendous, mate. That is absolutely tremendous. Although I'm realising what Carlos's strategy is as well. Oh! How do we do it? Round the outside of Adam at the hairpin. We're in the Corvette. He is in the Audi. He's not gone onto the hard tyres now, surely, has he not? I'm sure we saw him coming out on the softs. Right, look at Carlos still plugging away with that gap. James, how we doing? Right, and we're averaging 47s quite comfortably at the moment still, which is good. I was going to say, Carlos only needs to pull another 5 seconds in the lead there, which he could easily do on the softs, and it would grant him another pit stop. Another free pit stop. I don't understand how he's pulled that gap. There you go. Right, he comes into the pits now. We should have about 10 seconds in front of him. Fingers crossed here. Just over halfway through this lap. Right, he's refueling now. Is he only going to refuel enough for his next stint? Yes, he is. He goes on to the mediums. Right, I can only hope for my sake that that strategy doesn't work out, but he's now on the mediums, 4.2 behind. Why is it I can never get those strategies right? Whenever I think, oh, is it worth doing 2 stops? Like really aggressive 3-stop strategy, make up the difference at the pit stops. I can never quite manage to work it out. Or I get it wrong by a couple of seconds if it is really close. Carlos always seems to absolutely nail it, but he is going to be behind us on the same tyres. So far we haven't lost much time on the mediums, but we have to see what kind of times Carlos is doing when he is on the mediums. My prediction is that, or my hope here, is that we can pit lap 32 and only do 2 laps on the hard tyres. That is my hope. But I'm using a lot more fuel on the mediums somehow. Right, let's start trying to drive really economically now. Right, just try and watch the fuel here. Still saying 10 laps of fuel remaining, which is good. Oh, nearly on the grass. Steady. How come you're not racing tonight, James, anyway? It's always good having you on the grid. Oh, come on, let's not just start driving slowly now. What am I doing? Come on. Brake mode with harder compound tyres, point. I mean, to be fair, we've still done nearly 8 laps here actually, and we were at about half a tank at 8 or 9 laps on the soft, so it's not actually that much more. So it's not too bad. Gap to Carlos, so 3.2. Come on. Can't let him start closing. So me and Carlos still need to do another pit stop. As long as he's behind us when we go into the pits, that's okay. Providing he's not going to get an almighty undercut or something like that. Which he may well do on the tyre differences, but hopefully we can both go into the pits for the same lap. Carlos will definitely, because he pitted later, definitely be able to do just 1 lap on the hard tyres. That's also another thing to consider for us. .6 to Carlos now. Right, now we're starting to worry. That was a 46 though, and the lap before, or lap 22 was a 46 as well. So still not the absolute worst. Carlos has got enough in the tank, metaphorically and literally, to push quite a bit here though. Although that said, he didn't fill up the tank to absolute full. He filled up to about 68%, I think it was, wasn't it? So he might also have a little bit of fuel saving to do, unless that was all he needed to fill up to no, yeah, 68% full, isn't it? So that might be all that he needs to run to the rest of the race. Might have been more than enough for him, I don't quite know. There he is though, pushing, try and keep him as close to that 2-second gap as possible, but he is so much quicker that is just pretty much impossible. It is a case of when, not if, for Carlos. Oh no! We had no speed there whatsoever and we still couldn't turn. Right, we're struggling now. We're definitely struggling now. Still a low 47 though. It's not the end of the world just yet. I need to be braking way later than that. Losing a lot of time on turning there. And still drive aggressively, but just need to still fuel save. Carlos right on us now. At the moment, he's pretty much got this one in the bag. I'm actually going to struggle to get another 4 laps out of, well, Christ, another 8 laps out of these tyres, I think. We will struggle here. And actually, Larry's right on him as well. Right. He's been close for the past few laps, but now he's within 2, 3, 4 tenths. Which is almighty close. He's got a lot more grip than us, I think, as well. Fresher, medium tyres. I don't want to go too defensive. But considering he's had that off and then still being managed to make up the time is just unbelievable. See, I'm starting to take defensive lines now as well. I did leave that one open for him there. I thought he was going to go for it. Alright, we've held him off for 2 laps now. Surely at this point he's absolutely going to have it. He's going to go to the inside. Good racing. Good overtake. The only thing I could have maybe done there was try and go back to the inside at turn 2, which I did think about doing, just to try and cost him a little bit more time and keep him as close as we can for when we both have to go into the pits. Still just try and keep him in front of us. We're going to be able to tag along with the slipstream. Yeah, 1.2 the gap. He has absolutely won this race. How on earth has he done it, man? Oh, painful. Painful. Right, the best that we're aiming for now is P2. Hopefully we can do another 2, possibly 3 laps out of these mediums. Oh, it does look like we might be able to do it because Larry's going to go on to the hard tyres now. So we might just be fortunate enough, unless he's rapid quick on the hard tyres. Fortunate that the tyres have dropped off for him, which they have for us really. We're just managing to hold on to those 147s, which is okay time and okay pace. One more lap, I think. Yeah, one more lap, and then we have to get onto the hard tyres now, I think. Losing too much time. What are you saying there, James? Not when there's 12 laps left? What do you mean? Oh, you mean for you joining in? Right, Adam's closing to me too quickly now. I need to get on to the hard tyres, I think. Right, let's go. Tiniest little amount of refueling here. Right, Adam's going to get past us. Go, 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 go! Rico and Eddie having a good scrap there. We end up right on the back of this, which is not what we want. We could end up losing a little bit of time here, I would have thought. Right the way around to the outside, try and get the cut back. Doesn't quite work. These guys both going to have to go into the pits, I think. Right, Rico currently got the podium there as well. But I don't know if Rico's been into the pits yet or not. Wouldn't surprise me to see him on the podium. Way slower through that horrible, horrible corner. No, just turn. Oh my god. This is going to cost us so much time. Costing us so much time. It's Adam that we need to watch. I'm not sure if Rico's in front of us. I think he might have done all of his stints, but it's Adam that we need to watch. Oh my god. The car just does not want to grip. I mean, those mediums were fairly done in and in pretty awful condition, but these hard tyres are actually no better. It's crazy. Eddie's right behind us as well. Hopefully they're going to pit this lap. Already 1.1 off the pace. Adam might have just pipped us here because of how early we've gone onto the tyres. Onto the hards. Is this Rico? Oh! Oh, so glad he ghosted. Right, Carlos in now. He has absolutely cleared us, Carlos has. He'll clear us by about 5 seconds. So it goes to show you how quick Carlos has been this race, because he's going to clear us by 5 seconds here. And he had a spin. But it's going to be more than 5 seconds because he doesn't even need to refuel. Final lap that we're on then. Oh, that is the final lap. So Rico has done all of his stints. I didn't think that Adam had done all of his though. I didn't think that Adam had. How did I miss that? How have I missed that? By 17 seconds, he's been behind us the whole race. Alright, I think just comfortably try and bring this one home. Nothing too silly. It's going to be a P4, but I thought we had the podium there. This seemed, as we said earlier, too good to be true. Clearly, it was. Oh, Proper Bruce still. I was wondering what the yellow flag was for. Proper Bruce still in the same spot he was last lap. Right, crazy. Oh, Rico gets a penalty. Oh, I thought he mustn't have done all the stints. How's Adam done that? How's Adam done? Ah, this is where my head hurts. He was behind us the whole race. But then he beats us by 20 seconds. I don't get it. I do not get it. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Carlos, I can understand. He overtook us on track. So I get that one. Larry we were racing with for ages out the front, and we were both sort of managing, I thought, decent pace. I couldn't have gone any quicker there, really. If someone can explain to me how that's possible. But Adam, no. How? How have we done that? I didn't even see you pit onto the hard tyres, Adam. I was waiting for you to get a 1 minute penalty. How have you done it? You were behind us the entire race. Apart from the first lap or so, and then once we got past you, obviously we started on the mediums. And it's weird as well, because Carlos went the other way, so Carlos did 2 stints on the soft from what I could see, and was super aggressive, and then a minimum amount of laps on the medium and hard. Like, super quick. But yeah, that was tremendous. That really, really good race. I just still can't work out how those two have done it. I just don't. Well, Adam in particular. How have you done it? My mind cannot compute. I didn't see Adam. I didn't see you, Adam, go into the pits on the hard tyres. So I was assuming you still had a pit stop to go. Oh, well, there we go. P6 as well for John. Our teammate in the Corvette. As we see, everyone pretty grateful to grab an extra position. I think Rico was saying that he did do a lap on the hard tyres, so I don't know how he's ended up with that penalty then. There we go though. Mega race. Mega race. I will be all night thinking, how did Adam do it? How did Adam do it? But there we go. Awesome race. Those few seconds left on the podium. On the hard tyres. Those few laps, sorry. Start that again. Those last few laps on the hard tyres, that's what I'm trying to say. Just lost too much time. Way too much time. But, yeah, not too bad. Springman, how we doing? Hey, man, been watching these last stream races as much as I can from your racing. Well, you're watching the wrong person if you want to learn anything about being quick at racing. But no, appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. And thank you for popping up in chat and saying hello as well. What GT7 on-game settings you use? If you're talking about the force feedback settings for the wheel, that's just on max. 10 and 10. The pedals, I don't even think you can change the sensitivity or anything like that on the pedals. They're pretty much set to how they are for the THRUSTMASTER setup anyways. But yeah, and if you're talking about actual car settings in terms of tuning, then this is a balance of power, so we don't do tuning on this one. But we do have some championships, or have done some seasons where we've done tuning on them. So yeah, and I'm not sure if we'll go back to that, because some of them were quite good, but I had some pretty bad races with that. But there we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed that one. That's been a fairly decent race. We look forward to the daily races tomorrow, and we will be back hopefully 7 PM. I'm filming all day tomorrow down in Darlington, so hopefully I manage to get back in time for that. If not, we'll start about 8 o'clock. We start a little bit later, but we never miss the Monday night streams, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. No, we don't get any overheating, although at the moment we do have some issues with the fan. The fan keeps kind of going into overdrive when it's not meant to, like literally as the wheel's starting up, so trying to get that sorted. But other than that, honestly, this wheel has been absolutely awesome. And Stu, who is a couple of comments above you in chat there, is the very kind chap who actually sent us this wheel and pedals. And when you see all the people streaming and you see like the little donations that come through on Streamlabs and stuff, imagine a donation that is a THRUSTMASTER T300 RS setup. Like, that is how much of a legend Stu is. And for always, forever grateful, because he's an absolute hero. Although he might be asking for a back soon because he's having some trouble with his Fanatec wheel. Did you manage to get that sorted, Stu, or not? But yes, there we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed that one. Not too shabby. You can't grumble at a podium. You cannot grumble at a podium. Last one, do you use load cell pedals? No, these are the... I don't think that... No, they're not. They're not. These are the pedals that come with the... Although I don't know if they do... Stu, again, might be able to tell us here. I don't know if they did come with this wheel or if Stu said they were upgraded pedals, I think. But they're not load cell. But yeah, I keep looking at... When I thought... I was panicked a few weeks ago when I thought that this wheel was broken. But it turns out that it was... And it kept disconnecting. But it turns out that a new power supply did manage to sort that out. Which is all good. I accidentally bought 3 power supplies. Because I kept getting distracted and adding it into the basket and then getting distracted and then come back and go, oh, I'll buy that wheel. And I didn't realise that I'd put 3 in the basket in that time and bought the lot. So we got plenty spares. But yeah, THRUSTMASTER T300 RS this wheel is, and it is absolutely mega. No worries, Swingman. Hopefully catch you tomorrow night in the for Monday night, our Monday night stream. New daily races for Gran Turismo tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Had an epic 15-lap battle with Bigelow till the end. Oh, nice one, mate. It was a good result, that, P6. Not... Oh, 11th? How did you end up at 11th? Oh, were you getting a penalty? Oh, dear. We'll have to watch this. We'll have to watch this one back after the stream. You might be... it looks like you might have a penalty. That's no good. That's no good. Good racing, says Victor. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Hopefully catch you as well tomorrow on the stream or on track again. That would be good. Sorry, Stu, I've just seen your bit saying well done for the podium. Thanking you very much. Yeah, not too shabby. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be back tomorrow night, Monday night stream. The usual new daily races. I'm not sure what they are yet. I haven't seen, but we will, well, we'll see tomorrow, won't we? There we go. Enjoy what's left of the weekend. And if you haven't caught up on the F1, make sure you do. I will catch you all in a little bit. Toodles!